I'm joined by sophomore Caitlin Coker after the Terriers earned a doubleheader sweep at Lehigh. First, Caitlin, your thoughts on the team's performance today?
I thought we came out really, really strong in the first game, and we talked about making a statement before the game. Like that was our pregame goal. And I think we really came out and did that. We sort of just stepped on the gas pedal and didn't let up. The second game was definitely a little tougher, but I'm really happy with how we pulled out. Allie B pitched a great game, and I'm so proud of our defense picking her up and our offense just getting the job done.
Well, and speaking of step on the gas pedal, I mean, you started things off in the first game with that leadoff double. I mean, how big was that first inning, just kind of setting the stage for the rest of the day?
I mean, I think it's really important for me as a leadoff hitter to sort of set the tone of the game. And I was just really thankful and fortunate that I was able to do that today. I'm just really happy with the people who were behind me were able to score me, get me through, and we were just able to pass the bat throughout the whole game. And I think we did a really great job with that.
Now, as a player, what kind of adjustment is it going into that second game where obviously everything's working perfectly in the first game, but then the second game, it's definitely a struggle for everyone. How is that adjustment to the second game from a mental standpoint?
Well, I think we talk about, especially in softball, a game like this, you have to have a really short memory, whether you do something great or whether you make an error and make a bad play. It's the same thing with whole games. Yeah, we did great the first game, but it's a completely new ball game the second time, and you have to come in with a fresh mindset. You have to make that same statement. So yeah, it's just having a short memory, being able to learn from what you did in the first game and being able to apply it to the second game, but everything's going to be different. So.
Well, in the second game, speaking of your comment about defense, in the fourth inning, y'all turned a huge double play. What do you remember about that particular moment?
I just knew, Allie B has been fielding great her position. A pitcher who can field is a game changer, as we saw today. So I just knew that we had a little bit of extra time to throw the ball after Allie threw the ball to third, because the runner was just a little bit slower. So just got the ball and tried to throw it as fast as I can to first base. And I was thankful that Nicole made a great stretch and we were able to get her out.
And then, I mean, you talked about Allie B's performance, and Dubois had the big first game shutout with Emily Gant. I mean, what does that do for the team's confidence when your pitching staff is doing so awesome the past couple of weeks?
Yeah, just like you said, it's all about having a pitching staff and being a team. I think we're learning, it's not about just one player, it's about all of us together. And in order for all of us to be successful, we need every single one of all 20 of us to be successful here. And I'm loving how our pitching staff is coming in and supporting each other. And I know everyone on the field and in the dugout is 100% confident in whoever's on the mound. And that's just a really great feeling to have in the beginning of the season. It's great.
And then, even though you're a sophomore, this was your first conference action. I mean, what was it like? I mean, obviously we've had a lot of great moments, but also some bad memories at Lehigh. I mean, for you, what's it like to start conference action?
I was so excited. I still am so excited to be able to finally perform and be able to be on the field. This is what you work for, since you're a little girl, and just being on the field with this team. We all love each other so much and we have really great team chemistry. It's really great to see everything we've worked towards. For the past 2 years, it seems for me just to come to fruition. And I was talking to our coach before the game. I was like, Coach, last time I was here, I was in the stands cheering you guys on. I wasn't even on the field. So it was a really great feeling to be able to display all our hard work we've done and to get the season starting.
And then you're on a 12-game win streak. I mean, as a team, are y'all talking about that at all? Or is that kind of, obviously the conference play is only just getting started and getting to NCAA tournament is the ultimate goal, but what about the win streak? What are y'all saying to each other about it?
To be honest, nothing. A win streak doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do yesterday. It doesn't matter what you did the pitch before. It only matters what you're doing now and what you're going to do. So I think just like I talked about before, having a short memory, whether it's good or bad, that's the only way you're going to be successful in this game. And it's great that we have a win streak. It's great that we keep getting those dubs, but it really only matters what we're doing in this next game. We just got to keep grinding it out, keep getting those wins.
Well, right. And speaking grinding out, this is the second one-run win of the week. What is it going to take tomorrow to keep the momentum going?
I think I mean, especially since both sides have seen pitchers, both sides have seen batters. I think it's just going to be who can make those in-game adjustments and like keep the defense on their toes. I think our pitchers do a great job. They've only seen two of our pitchers fully Emily Gant through, I think, an inning. So I think we sort of have the upper hand. We got to see a lot of their pitchers, and they threw a lot of pitches. But I think it's just going to be who can mix it up, who can be creative, who can make the plays, you know?
Right. Well, thanks for joining me, Caitlin, and congrats on the wins today.
Thank you so much. It was so great talking to you.